Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Renee. It is busy in the kitchen, another day of canning. Today we are making tomato vegetable juice blend. It's just like the V8 and it is delicious. Okay friends, I have got my tomatoes. I've got about 20 pounds, I'd say, right around that. And I'm going to put them all in my big canner. And they won't all fit in here at once, so as I cook them down, I'll add more to them. But I'll just fill this up, because then I'll have room for my veggies too. So with that, I'm going to turn my burner on medium. I won't need to add any water to this because these are going to cook down and be quite juicy. With 20 pounds of tomatoes, you don't want to put any more than about 4 cups of chopped up vegetables in with that for your vegetable blend. So for my blend, we are using onion, celery, carrots, and multicolored peppers. You can see them down there. Everything's been washed and is ready to chop up. Tomatoes are going, so I'm going to get all these chopped up and add these to the pot. Okay friends, I got this all going in here. Now I still got a few more tomatoes to put in, but this is going to cook down, and you can start to see that there's juice coming up in there. So this is cooking down good. Now I'm just going to leave this, and as it cooks down more, I'm going to add the last little bit of tomatoes I got. And when it gets to that point, I'll bring you back and show you what else we're going to do. Okay friends, now that I got this all cooked down over here, and it looks wonderful. I got it cooked down. I'm going to run it through my food mill because we want this to be juice. And this is how easy this is to do. That way you won't have any pulp and seeds or skin or anything in there. Okay? And you just run it through your juice or run it through your mill like so. Real easy to do. It goes pretty fast. Because I did grind it down. I ground a lot of it down with my immersion blender so that this process would be real quick. So I'm going to get this is all you do. So I'm going to get this done, and then I'll bring you back and we'll get this canned up. Okay friends, this is all run through my mill and it is beautiful. So now I'm going to do my little bit of seasoning. This is totally optional, but I like to put a little salt in mine. So I'm going to do a good tablespoon and a half. I'm going to do an extra half of salt. And I'm also going to do a scant half tablespoon of garlic. That just makes it taste wonderful. Now with my sugar, I'm going to put a good tablespoon of sugar in there. That's about all you need. You don't want it sweet. You just want it to get rid of that bitter taste. So we're going to mix all this up. And then of course you got to give it a taste. Now when you bring this, when you heat this up again, because it'll cool down when you run it through the mill. When you heat it up again, you don't want it to boil. My jars are getting hot. They're in the oven. They're washed and sanitized. Now they're getting hot. And then we're going to be ready to jar this up. But first, I'm just going to taste this. And I think that's pretty good. I need just a little more salt in there. That'll be good. And that's all you need. So now we're going to bring this up to a good temperature, but we're not going to let it boil. I'll get the jars ready and we'll fill them. Okay, friends, this is all ready to go in the jars. So before I do anything, I always put a teaspoon of lemon juice in each of my quart jars. Okay, we're going to start ladling this now. I'm going to turn my burner off. It's not boiling, but it's very hot. And you want it about a ½ an inch of headspace. Okay, friends, I got my second pan over here heating up, and it's not quite halfway full. But while that's heating, I'm going to wipe these rims down. And you don't have to debubble them because obviously it's complete liquid, but you must always, always wipe the rims down. And I'm just using water on my paper towel. Okay? Real simple. Okay. Then we're going to center our rings on the rims. And we'll stick them together. And then we're just going to put these on, put the rings on finger tight. And then these are going to just sit on hold until my other jars are filled when this heats up. And then we'll get them in the canner. Okay, these ones are just going to set aside over here. To go into the canner. Okay, that's heated up, but not boiling. Very hot. That's like perfect. How you like that? Okay, wipe these off. Okay, friends, this is all ready for my jars. I'm going to put 7 of them in here. And these are going to process for 35 minutes in a boiling water bath. Now, I got that pretty good. I got to just add a little more water, and I'm going to add a little more hot water to it. Okay, friends, those are completely submerged. I got my burner on. I'm going to put the lid on them, and when this comes to a nice rolling boil, they're going to process for 35 minutes. And when they're done, I'll bring it back and show you just how nice they turn out. Okay, friends, this juice is all done, and look how gorgeous that turned out. Absolutely. Just beautiful. And there you have it, friends. That's how easy it is to make tomato garden juice blend. It's almost like the V8 juice, but it's so much better. So I hope you give this recipe a try, and I hope this helps you with your canning. Thanks for watching.